That Exists News, and this is your segment of SSTGIF, which is So Smile, Thank God It's Friday, which is your little collection of positive news. Let's just jump right into the first story with our smiley video, and it is a man dressed in drag as Queen Elsa, let it go, from Frozen, that's right, and he is helping push a police wagon out of the snow in Boston. Apparently, the man just ran out of the bar that he was in to go help and push the wagon out, and it's amazing. I mean, don't take my word for it, just check out the video.
Oh my god. This is actually... Push!
We find out later that our queen is Jason Triplett, who is a 37-year-old lawyer who actually had bought the costume the previous year and just wore it to the bar as a gag. But let's be honest, it gave us this wonderful gem. It's pretty cool that he did that. Get it? Snow. Cool. I'm just gonna move on before I embarrass myself even more. Our next story actually is kind of a continuation and update from a story from years back. Back in 2016, the UK government decided to open an online poll for everyone on the internet to name their submarine. And what did the internet pick? Of course they picked Boaty McBoatface, because it's the internet. The update to this particular story is that Boaty McBoatface has successfully finished an expedition that went to the Arctic to gather science data. Isn't that adorable? Boaty McBoatface. Boaty, you did it! Who's a good Boaty? Yes! Boaty gathered data. Yes, we are still calling it Boaty. Boaty gathered data in the Antarctic on the way water behaves through measuring temperature, salinity, and mixing. I mean, that's the most that my chemistry knowledge can handle, so this isn't the big part of the story, but I find it hilarious because of the way my brain works. Apparently they're also planning to make more of these submarines, and part of me just really wants them to also open it to the internet to see what other names that we get, because just imagine a whole swarm of them, or like a squad of them, and it's Boaty McBoatface, Yellow Submarine, or named after a beetle. Just all of these amazing names that the internet can come up with, because I'm not creative enough to make it up on the spot. But you know what I mean. Our next particular story is actually a series of quotes that are really good advice that I found. So it's from the actresses of A Wrinkle in Time, Storm Reid, and also, of course, Oprah Winfrey. Apparently Storm Reid had gotten some advice from Oprah that was really amazing, and I thought it was really inspiring, so I'm just going to share it with you. So Storm Reid says that she has a particular insecurity about being too tall, and this is what Oprah had said to her. She says that you can't put energy into trying to resist something in life. You have to put that energy into something else, because God has planned for you what He's planned for you, and you can't change that. You're just wasting energy trying to resist something. Oprah kind of adds on later that you don't get what you want when you're in resistance against it, so you have to be calm, you have to be at ease, you have to believe that you can, and then you move forward. Reid also goes on to say that I hope it just inspires girls my age, little girls, women of color, different races, and any gender. I want people to believe in themselves and know that they can do anything, and that nobody can tell you that you can't do something. Nothing is impossible. In the word impossible, it says I'm possible. Just always know that. No matter what gender or race you are, or whoever you love, you can always do it. Don't let anybody tell you differently. It's kind of amazing how this is coming from someone who is at such a young age, but it's also amazing that she's able to kind of spread this wisdom and spread this positivity, in my particular opinion. So let's hope that you guys also go see Wrinkle in Time to go support and see what it's like. We're traveling back in time again. Back in 2016, Adidas had partnered and worked with Parley for the Oceans, which is a nonprofit that works to help wildlife in the oceans and also tries to stop plastic waste. They worked together with this particular organization to create plastic sneakers. Now, plastic sneakers as in they used the plastic that they found in the ocean to create these sneakers. And they're actually pretty cool looking, I'm just saying. Adidas did report that they did sell 1 million sneakers last year, which is amazing, considering that it's a particular price point, it's also trying to help out the environment. I'm just very glad that there are people who actually own these sneakers and it's not just like super rich people or just the 1% that can afford it. Anyway, our last story is hopefully also going to give you the feels like it gave me the feels. Phyllis and Eric Watson applied to be foster parents. When they got their license, they were contacted by a local adoption agency that there were 4 siblings that wanted to be together and adopted together into a household. In the beginning, the couple wanted to kind of adopt maybe 1, at most 2, but Eric, saying that he couldn't bear to separate the siblings, decided to just adopt all of them. And I think it's a very heartwarming story, especially finding out that Alicia, who is 17 and the oldest, would have just been let go on the streets because, you know, once you're 18, you're technically an adult, so once you turned 18, yeah. But now she has a home and she has better prospects for herself and she has support and a family with her, and it's just so very nice to hear that. Judge Kathleen L. Sloan says that it's the best hearing that any judge gets to have in the United States. The new mom, Phyllis, says, "It's not what I had planned, but it is so much better. I love them like they are my own." The new dad, Eric, has just one word that sums up his feelings about this particular thing, and he just says, complete. If that doesn't touch your heart, I don't know what to tell you, because it's just so nice to see other people have compassion for other people, and for me, it's just a beautiful thing, I'm just saying. Alright you guys, that is it for this particular episode of SSTGIF. If you have your own positive story that you would like to share, put it down in the comments below, or you can tweet at me at Colourmoichic, COLOURMOICHIC. My name is Julia, and this is That Exists News, and that exists.